Beauty by Altavis. How to fix a broken nail. Oh, how it hurts my feelings when I break a nail. The devastation. But I have a great fix. I use some of that good old crazy glue and apply it right on the inner part of the nail that broke. And you don't want to file down those jagged edges because they fit right back to your nail like a puzzle piece. I turn my hand over, lay it against the table with my palm facing up so that my finger will line up perfectly with the broken nail. This is one of the easiest ways to get it lined up, just so. And just push that broken nail up against those jagged edges of the broken nail still attached to my finger. And it adheres so easily. You want to put just the right amount of glue. You don't want to oversaturate the glue. And after that, we're going to put some glue underneath and just hold it and blow to help it dry a little faster. And I like to squeeze it into shape. And then I'll put some glue right on top so that helps to seal it even more. And this is just some of the preliminary work that I do. This is not going to be the whole fix. This is just the beginning of the fix. A little bit goes a long way, so you just need a few squeezes from the tube. Remember to avoid the skin area and only focus on getting a few drops on the nail. And after I've glued everything and it's dried, now I'm going to go for my dip powder, and I'm going to start with the clear. And the clear dip powder is just going to help to seal it even more before I put the color dip powder on, because I'm actually going to do all my nails a fresh new color. But because I needed to fix this broken nail, I'm going to start off by giving this individual nail some clear dip powder. And my dip powder is a little bit, is only a little bit left. So it's really pretty much down to the bottom. So I'm going to have to scoop it out. I'm going to have to do the scoop method. And it's fine because it's just this one nail. So it's plenty of powder to fix this nail. And I'm just going to tap off the excess. I'm not going to brush off the excess because it's going on really fine and really thin. And I want as much of this powder as possible to adhere to the step 1 liquid polish of the Peppy Gel system, because I really want to protect that cracked nail and give it as much reinforcement as possible. So I'm just making sure I get every nook and cranny of this nail so I give it the best fortification possible. So now I'm just going in for a second layer. So I only tapped off the excess powder. I didn't brush it off. So that's why there's still some powder all the way around the cuticle, but I'll take care of that at the end. And at this point, the nail is starting to look like nothing happened to it, like there was no tragedy. So I'm feeling a lot less anxiety now that the nail is starting to look normal and natural and unfazed. So with the second round of powder, I'm feeling even more assured that my nail is going to be okay. It's going to hold up well. It's going to be long and vivacious and as beautiful and gorgeous as the rest of the nails. Now I'm going to dust everything off because I've made it strong and fortified it with the clear. Now I'm going to put the color polish on that I've chosen for my new set, for my fresh set of dip powder. But I'm just going to demonstrate on this nail how to first fix it and fortify it with the clear powder and then add your color. And because my nail is long, I do put my nail in at an angle because the jar is only but so high. So I want to really make sure I get my nail all the way in. So I'm just tapping. Now I'm going to brush this off. So I'm doing the steps that you normally do for your dip powder set, especially when you're using color. because now it's going to start to really pile on. I already did 2 layers of the clear, and now I'm doing 2 layers of this pretty sparkly pink dip powder called Staycation. So I make sure I get all the way around the nail, all the edges on the side, to completely encapsulate the break. So it will come as smooth and complete from cuticle to tip as though there was never any break at all. So I'm going in at an angle again to do this dip to make sure it is completely immersed and we get every part that needs to be covered and sealed. And I think that looks good. I'm going to dust this off. And now I can file. Well, after I do the step 2. Step 2 seals everything. Look at how those sparkles come to life. That's a pretty color. I really like to saturate it to make sure that it fully cures. And here's the filing. I like to start all the way around the edges and the cuticles just to make sure I get that shape and get everything smoothed out all the way around first. So I use my stronger, coarser file initially, and then I go in with the more gentler buffing tool, but it's still a pretty strong buffing tool. It smooths out the dip powder set really well. And it's now complete and I can do the rest of my nails. So I've done the rest of the nails and I'm just curing these nails so that they'll all be hard and ready to be filed. The middle fingernail is already filed down. That was the problem child. And we got her together. But the rest of the nails now need to be filed and smoothed out. And as you can see, everything looks good. I just quickly filed everything. And I like to use the satin seal as my step 3 because step 3 of the Peppy Gel system doesn't always work out for me. So my satin seal always comes through, and I like to put that on to make everything just meld together nicely and get a nice little sheen to the nail to get it prepared for the other layers of polish I'm going to put on top. But it's a nice finish. And just to show you how all of the nails look like they are of the same caliber, the middle fingernail that cracked does not stand out. It looks just as good as all the other nails. You cannot distinguish the broken nail from the nails that were undamaged. I'm giving you a quick peek of the other hand before I actually put the step 2 cure polish on so you can see how pretty and sparkly the Staycation is. Isn't that cute? So now I'm going to finish up all my nails so I can apply my Love Bear design. Bye for now.